All right, reality day, which is always happens about practice 13. You come in the Coliseum, you make all the coaches get off the field, you put them in the press box on their headsets and make them play it like a real live game and see who really reacts in this atmosphere and performs, and just see where they're at. You know, a lot of times when you get on the practice field, you're helping coaching, and when you get in this atmosphere and you actually make it like a game day, it's going to be really, really interesting to go back and watch this tape and see who's ready. Thank goodness it's practice 13. We've got 16 to go. There's about half of them that are ready, and half of them need a lot of work. The things that stood out to me were the penalties. Addressing those. Again, good to have these referees out here helping us today, and then just some lack of assignments that are going to show up on tape, especially maybe with some young and inexperienced guys. We've got a lot of work to do. That's why this day is important and this week's important, really identifying our two deep prior to moving forward. It was also neat to see a couple guys really jump out to me. A Deontay Burnett, who really I thought finished the season very well last year, to come out here in this competitive atmosphere. You can really see how he's matured. I think put in 2 scores today for us and really played like a vet player, not like a young kid. It was great to see. Ronald Jones, I thought really is getting into form right now. I thought he had a great day. You know, 2 live periods, 2 thuds, but just watching from behind and watching him hit the holes and making the correct reads, starting to become a complete back on every down, which I'm appreciative of. And then the other thing that stands out to me is Adoree Jackson's getting in prime form. Every day he seemed to get a little better and getting back into football shape. He went a full practice today with no limitation and really, really stood out. We are a long way from a finished product. That was evident today. I can't wait to get in and watch this tape and make the corrections and improve this football team. With that, one of the good things is no injuries. 75 play scrimmage, no injuries. I'll be thanking the Lord tonight for that. With that, I'll answer any questions you got.
Adoree's had a couple picks the last couple practices.
Yep.
Is he just in the right spot, or is he doing anything in particular?
He seems to always be in the right spot. But I tell you, one of the things I think that's going on with him right now, the investment that we've made of leaving him on defense through these 13 practices and through training camp, being with Ronnie and Clancy, you can see some technique and fundamental things that are really improving. He's always been able to be a great cover guy because of his athleticism. Now I think he's using some king quarterbacks when that arm triggers back, reading quick game compared to drop back, little technique changes in press, being able to trick a quarterback into showing press and bailing to cover 3. Those things, you know, I think he's really becoming an exceptionally savvy player, and you can tell, you know, when he's on the field, he makes things happen.
What does Max show you when he has the kind of start where the first pass goes through somebody's hands?
Yeah.
You got an INT, and then the
well,
second.
It's a good thing, and I'm sorry he had to run off. He's got his he's in graduate school now, so he's in the Marshall School of Business, and he's got his final project at 6 p.m. tonight he's got to do. So he literally ran up the stadium. I'm sorry y'all didn't get to talk to him, but I told him to go. You got to get the project done. But the one thing that you know you want to see from all quarterbacks is how they react. You're never going to have a perfect game, and it's 2 things with quarterbacks. You know, one, how they react from a turnover and come back. He did some really nice things late, I thought, especially in the red zone and in the 2-minute drive. He acted like a vet, and those are things that you want to see. You know, I wish that you could go a whole season without a pick, but you know, we've been known to have 5 picks one year, 7 picks one year, 9. It's how you react from it. The other thing that really hit me is the importance of the running game. You know, I don't care what level you're at, college, NFL, at some point in time your quarterback's going to have an off day, and you better have a great running game to be able to support him with. And thank goodness Justin Davis and Ronald Jones. And I'll tell you what, Ced Ware really showed up today too. I was impressed by him also. So some good things from the running back position.
That 2-minute drill that you mentioned, Max, is probably the most in rhythm we've seen in either last scrimmage or this scrimmage.
Yeah.
What about that session do you think Coach?
Yeah, it was really good. I really thought you could see him looking back at the clock, knowing the understanding that when we needed to clock, knowing that we had 1 timeout in our pocket, being able to save that timeout when there's 30 seconds left and you run the ball and be able to take it down to 4 seconds so you don't have to put your kickoff field. That's a lot of vet moves right there. So I thought there was some fluidity, and it was the better part of his practice. Started out rough, but I thought the second half was a lot better in that 2-minute drive. I thought he worked almost to perfection.
Coach, how's Cameron Smith looking coming back from his injury last year?
Today was his first all the way full go day. No limitations. He was in there the entire time, as you saw, live each period. So I think he's really getting healthy. The doctors are extremely pleased. I think we've been very smart the way we've progressed him, going from 6 tackle plays in team to 12 to now about 20. He's really in a place right now. He's looking fast. He's looking to change the directions there. He's looking healthy to me. So I think the plan that the doctors have in place is working really well now, and I hope it continues.
You had Khalil in there to start the nose, and then Stevie. How's that going?
Yeah, we needed Khalil to get some reps today, and I'll be honest, Stevie's got them big old. I've never seen like triple E feet, but he's got the widest foot ever, and he's getting accustomed to his shoes. He's got some blisters on his feet right now, so he's had a great camp. And with Khalil, having to sit out because of concussion protocol early, we really needed him to get some live reps. Stevie has shown us so much off the bat, and Khalil, has shown some extreme flashes where he can help us. His strength, his quickness off the ball, he's just a hard man to move. So we really went in with a plan today to see where he's at from conditioning wise, and just he needs reps for assignment. So we rested Stevie a little bit today, and I thought it was a good thing. Khalil got some quality reps.
Can you kind of handicap where things stand at left guard?
Right now, I think both kids are playing really well, and it's a hell of a competition. In my opinion, I think we'll play both kids in the first game. I think we'll end up going with a 2 deep this Saturday. We'll sit down as a staff and do it. I'll give Chris Brown credit. He played extremely well in spring. He's carried over to fall, and I'll pat Damian on the back. He is as serious as I've seen him. You've seen him be a very chuckling, joking kid, but when he's out here, he's got a competition, and I'm very impressed with his maturity of taking this extremely seriously and compete. So it's about dead even, to be honest with you. I'm glad both of them here. They make us a great football team.
What have you seen from Michael Pittman and Josh Jimenez-Bebe in this camp?
Yeah, Josh made a nice play today. I'm so impressed. Mike made a nice play today. I'm so impressed with Mike's physical strength. To be a 207, 209-pound man, to run like he does, like a wideout. You got to remember, he was a defensive player in high school also, and he plays with a defensive mentality. He really does at the wide receiver position. He literally, we always say the ball is mine. Well, he acts it. He attacks the ball. And Josh, again, we asked him to improve with some of his deep ball aspects. He's been a great 15-yard in line of scrimmage possession receiver, and now he's starting to do some things more down the field that we've seen in practice. So I'm thankful that they're here. They're giving us great depth at the position. You can see a lot of skill and a lot of good things to come from that entire group.
And Deontay, on a day like today, move and be like the guy. If you're looking for a guy to go with Juju.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. One of our best sets is our 3 and 4 wides, and right now we know if you were to go to a 4 wide package, Deontay would be out there. There's no question. You would sit there with Steven Mitchell and Deontay and Juju and Darius and be able to really be functional. And when Steven's down a little bit, you have no hesitation throwing him out there, knowing that he can make plays like he did today. There was just no second guessing. That's usually a great sign, to be able to go from Steven to Deontay in your 3 wides, then go to 4 wides, and now Deontay and Steven are on the field together. That makes for a dangerous offense.
Do one more.
How was Noah Jefferson progressing? We saw him in the pads a little bit.
Yeah. He actually, today was a 2-a-day for us, so he actually did a lot of work this morning, and he went, got an epidural about, I think it's 4 days ago. We let that settle. He's in no pain right now. Now it's just about our strength. and so MRI came back clear, eliminated a little pain for him. Really felt good today. We'll start progressing him through some individual drills, hopefully tomorrow with us as a team. He did it one-on-one with the trainer this morning.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
Great.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Appreciate it.